Gon' write the beat, gon' back it up. Gon' shake your ass, booty acting up. Gon' grab your drinks, baby, pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your coins like Mario. Couldn't sweat me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team elite the weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Haters see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big old bitch, tuck and chain, bam.
Nigga high, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat. Nigga high, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat.
I genuinely did not want to go to the studio with these group of people. I actually almost stayed home. I was like this close to saying, y'all got that, have a good time, but I like the studio, so I was like, all right, F it, I'm gonna go. It was just right after, I'm not even gonna say it was right after, because the motherfuckers was still yelling and getting in the car. So it was still going on before, like while we're even on our way to the studio. So I was drained, I was annoyed. I didn't care to hear what nobody had to say, sing, rap, honestly, but I'll take one for the team.
With some of the people I was looking to, you know, work with and see if we can lay some tracks or some bars down. I'm definitely looking to work with Perimeter for sure. So me going to the studio, I wanted to see what me and him kind of pull in and do together.
So how many people, we're gonna do a little Q&A, so how many people know about split sheets, contracts, and all those things? Okay, so split sheet is something that we all have to use when we get into the studio. That's one of the first things. Now, each artist needs to have their own ASCAP paperwork licensing.
Yes.
What this allows is ASCAP to collect the money for you in revenues. It also registers you as an artist in the United States Registry. Now, you can also go BMI, but ASCAP is the bigger one that, you know what I'm saying, everybody uses. Once you're done with the song, though, you still have a lot of things that you need to do. So you have to actually take your song and register it with ASCAP. Then you go to DistroKid. They'll give you an ISRC code, and that's what you'll put in your song trust submission, and also the other one, sound exchange.
Okay.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? And these are processes that steps that you cannot not take.
Yes.
If you want to get paid,
Yes.
go ahead, brother.
What was ISRP?
ISRC.
ISRC
code. That's just the code that they generate for your actual track to be. Go ahead, brother.
How do you feel about United Masters?
Well, in terms of what they're doing as far as collecting the royalties and stuff?
What's the streaming platform that where you're allowed to be able to distribute your music to all platforms?
Yeah, like I'm using TuneCore at the moment. I just left DistroKid because Distro was taking all of my money.
Yeah, it is.
Like, why do they charge so much? Like,
well, here's the thing. When they first started out, they were saying, okay, we'll give you money after 100,000 plays. Now they're saying, no, 100,000 plays plus this, plus this, plus this. So what they're doing is essentially they're making it harder for artists such as yourself and myself, who are probably not going to hit 100,000 plays anytime soon, you know what I mean? Starting out, you know, maybe in 5 years, but right now, we want to eat from it now, you know what I mean? So that's why I go to TikTok and I do like live from there, you know what I mean? And there's also another one called Beagle. I don't know if you guys
can explain to us how to do that? Like,
so, and working.
How do you exchange stuff for the money? Like, I've done that, but I don't know how to do that. Like, I get confused.
Like, which part of it?
The transferring whatever TikTok or Bigo system is for the money over to
Oh, no, this thing for this thing.
No.
Yeah, this ain't for Bigo. So, ASCAP, can you spell that for me?
ASCAP.
Okay, gotcha.
Artists,
Okay, gotcha.
it stands for artists, songwriters, copyrights, and something like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But essentially, that's used to be $35 a month, $35 a year. Now it's
like 80. It's like 80 something now.
Yeah, it just charges.
You know what I'm saying?
But what made you? I'm switching over to TuneCore. How has that been?
I don't know. I've just been on there for like the last 3 months. I haven't seen necessarily a dip or a fluctuation. It's like I still get because I tend to make a lot of hip hop, EDM, jazz, and everything. But the EDM stuff has a market in Europe and in England. So I'm saying like I get streaming from over there. So it'll be like $146 or something. But you know, so it depends on how many people stream my stuff on iTunes. Yeah. So that's how that works. But as far as for recording process goes, I think I just printed out a copy of the contract for you guys.
What's your Instagram?
King_8.
The setup is fire, first of all. All of the equipment that he has is top tier.
Are you familiar with that type of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I know when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
so yeah. When I see it, I'm like, okay, he definitely does the good quality and production.
Recording contracts, how do they work? Does anybody have any idea?
No.
So
Not
they
really.
usually end up being 5 years, 3 years to 5 years. They can be exclusive or non-exclusive. Non-exclusive means you have the ability to leave at any point, and you also can leave with non-exclusive, leaving with your intellectual property, or non-exclusive, leaving without your intellectual property, which means all that work that you did, all the vocals that you laid down, all the tracks and the sounds that you made, all those are sound bites, are intellectual property, and that can be kept by the label. Just like over here, if you record, if you're non-exclusive, I keep my music. You know what I mean? You did your vocals, you put the record out there, but that track becomes famous, I'm gonna be hitting the people up for more money because the track is still mine. It's my intellectual property. You know what I mean? So that's how that ends up working on the back end. Yes.
So it would be your property because you have it, or that would be per contract, right?
Per contract,
Okay,
because
gotcha.
I produce. Because like, if you were to try try to own one of these beats, it would be about $30,000.
Oh, okay.
And that's exactly what we charged Coach K and Amigos and whatnot. So you know what I mean? So
That's for one beat?
Huh?
One beat?
yeah.
That's a bit blow. What?
What song was that?
Huh? Like that spices. I see. I'm not much of a singer unless I'm drunk or high.
I think it was definitely needed because there's a couple of things that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying, that I picked up on, and I think that everybody should have took something from that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely was a good idea, a good exercise on that aspect.
Are you excited? Are you excited to go to the studio?
Yeah. I'm like,
Do you feel like you're the underdog at yesterday going into the studio on our way? Did you feel like you was the underdog?
I think my own opinion of myself, I already felt like that, but I didn't know that was like, I didn't know what anybody's perception really was of me. So I was just like, I just wanted to make music.
You know, I honestly didn't know that you could sing. I didn't know you can blow. But the way you went in there and killed that shit in one take is just iconic to me.
3, 2, 1, and go. Tell me the reason why you lie to me. Why you fell in love all the time? Why you painting skies of blue? When you know that I've been trying to love you, you run from me. Oh, it ain't sweet. Oh, I know that we could be, yeah. Everything that you dream and you seek. Tell me why you run. Tell me why you hide. I just need your love, oh, all the time. I can be what you like, but you're playing pussy with me, boy. Yeah. Oh, tell me why. Ooh. I don't know. Oh yeah. You did your thing. You did your thing, and I'm gonna show you.
I had a lot of mixed feelings. I was still mad at Perimeter. Perimeter, regardless, he's a talented person. So he went into the studio and he was open. He did his biggest one. Why? You know, and I would have liked to be a part you know, to record because they were there for music, you know, so I wanted to make the most out of everything. But as I was sitting there, only thing I kept was coming up with rhymes to try to get, you know, make a response verse as a call to the shit that he just put me through in that morning. Like, why you not come to me and tell me that you thought that I had violated you? Why could you not be real with me instead of goddamn making up lies and letting me live in that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was wrong. You need to be living that shit for a while. So why can you be more real, and why can you not be a liar, and why are you a piece of shit but can sing?
Tell me the reason why you lie to me. Why you feeling love all the time? Why you painting skies of blue when you know that I've been trying to love you? You run from me, oh, it ain't sweet. Oh, I know that we could be, yeah. Everything that you try and you see. Tell me why you run, tell me why you hide. I just break the love, oh, all the time. I can be what you like, but you're playing busy with me, boy. Tell me
That was probably my favorite moment in that studio, was like that part. I wish we had more time, and I wish like Perimeter could have kept going, because the way, first of all, one take that fast off dome was very impressive because it came out very, very well. And then for the engineer to then in like 3 minutes put a whole mix down on it, and it actually sounded like it was ready to go, it was lovely. As an artist, I love seeing shit like that, and Perimeter did a great job.
Oh my God. I love like Perimeter. He got on that mic and freestyled, and he did his thing in there.
What did you think about how he did that so fast?
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
But this is definitely this experiment is definitely that's something I'm familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So going in there was pretty dope. He laid it down. The beat that he chose was top tier. Perimeter going in there and laying them vocals, and him mixing them vocals in was just top tier to me.
When you know that I've been trying to love you, you run from me. Oh, it ain't sweet. Oh, I know that we could be, yeah. Everything that you try and you see. Tell me why you run, tell me why you hide. I just need to love, oh, all the time. I can be what you like, but you're playing with me, boy. Tell me why. Tell me the reason why you lie to me. Why you feeling love all the time.
So what you think about the studio overall? Everybody going in there and
It was dope. The guy was dope. You know, he worked with Migos. You know, I think Bando when they hopped on the song, dropped a little 8-bar. You know, and I thought it was dope for him because he was sitting with it writing, put his little 8-bar down and went in there. You know, and I would have liked to follow up with that. You know, and it was a dope track too. And the dude had mixed it down, like just put that sauce on it.
I definitely got to see him as an artist. I feel like that was my first opportunity to see the people in the house as an artist. I didn't know what to expect from a lot of the... I would say I was pleasantly surprised.
What you mean you didn't think he could blow? You thought he was like based off his image? Did you?
I mean, no, it's just. I mean, I guess it was just because it's his personality when I first met him and shit. So I just felt like he just wasn't serious about music or anything like that.
What was his personality?
I don't know. It just wasn't about music.
What was it?
What was it about?
I mean, you came in a little spicy. It just wasn't about music.
He was spicy.
Oh, you talking about yesterday, just in general?
It's just like it just wasn't giving off, music. But he proved me wrong, is what I'm trying to say. Like it just proves that he's the type of underdog that I.
Oh, not me and Sparky both the underdogs. Like we both proved that.
He's definitely the underdog. Like
No, I think you are though, because I didn't think you could sing.